Ever wonder how science shapes the world around us? Ponder about the magic and mystery that lies behind everyday phenomena? Buckle up, because today we dive into the world of science, transforming your home into a mini laboratory with 10 mind-blowing experiments you can do right at your doorstep. First up, we have the invisible ink experiment. This seemingly magical trick involves secret messages with lemon juice. When heated, the acidic lemon juice weakens the paper, which then oxidizes and turns brown before the rest of the paper. This reveals the hidden message. This experiment is a fun demonstration of oxidation and the properties of acids. As we conclude this scene, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our video. Moving on, we have the homemade lava lamp. This groovy experiment involves water, vegetable oil, food coloring, and an effervescent tablet. When the tablet dissolves, it creates gas bubbles that rise through the oil, pulling some colored water along, creating a lava lamp effect. This experiment demonstrates the principle of density and the immiscibility of oil and water. Our third experiment is the pepper and soap trick. When soap is introduced to a dish of water sprinkled with pepper, the pepper rushes to the sides. This happens because soap breaks the surface tension of water, causing it to pull away from the soap, along with the pepper. This experiment illustrates the concept of surface tension. Next, we have the homemade rainbow. This colorful experiment involves a glass of water, a sheet of paper, and sunlight. The water refracts or bends the sunlight, splitting it into its individual colors, creating a rainbow. This experiment shows the phenomenon of light refraction and the nature of sunlight. Our fifth experiment is the egg in a bottle. This experiment involves a hard-boiled egg and a bottle with an opening slightly smaller than the egg. When a piece of burning paper is dropped into the bottle, it creates a vacuum, sucking the egg into the bottle. This experiment demonstrates the principle of air pressure. Moving on, we have the balloon skewer. This experiment involves a balloon, a wooden skewer, and some vegetable oil. The skewer can be pushed through the balloon without popping it. This is because the rubber in the balloon is made of long, tangled molecules that reseal around the skewer. This experiment shows the properties of polymers. Our seventh experiment is the bending water. This experiment involves a comb, a faucet, and a head full of static electricity. When the statically charged comb is brought near the stream of water, it bends towards the comb. This happens because water is a polar molecule and is attracted to a static charge. This experiment demonstrates the principle of static electricity. Next, we have the homemade hovercraft. This experiment involves a CD, a sports bottle cap, and a balloon. The air from the balloon rushes out of the bottom of the CD, creating a cushion of air that lifts the CD off of the ground. This experiment shows the principle of air pressure and friction. Our ninth experiment is the magic milk. This experiment involves milk, food coloring, and dish soap. The soap disrupts the surface tension of the milk, causing the food coloring to swirl and dance. This experiment demonstrates the concept of surface tension and the properties of soap. Finally, we have the Mentos and soda geyser. This explosive experiment involves a bottle of diet soda and a roll of Mentos. When the Mentos are dropped into the soda, they trigger the release of carbon dioxide, causing a geyser of soda. This experiment demonstrates the principle of nucleation. And there we have it, 10 mind-blowing science experiments you can conduct right at home, each one a small window into the fascinating world of science. From understanding the principles of oxidation, density, surface tension, light refraction, air pressure, properties of polymers, static electricity, to the principle of nucleation, science truly is a marvel to behold. So go ahead, turn your home into a mini lab and let the experiments begin.